The girls have created inspirational presentations as part of the Big Ideas Genetic Engineering Challenge for schools. And Professor Lord Robert Winston, who visited us earlier in the year, was impressed with the lower four chemists' investigation of the effects of plastic on our environment, particularly with regard to the ocean, something we know that our special guest, Liz Bonin, will approve of. Many of you will have seen Liz's BBC documentary, Drowning in Plastic, in which she investigates the full scale of the world's plastic problem. This year, we've set up our Eco Committee to look at how, as a school, we can become more sustainable. Molly has set up a climate change awareness group, aiming to reduce our contribution to climate change in the local community. And Daria has been working on a project to try and use waste food to generate power, following a talk by Queen Anne's alumna on Thames Tideway. Our governors are supporting us in our 125th year to explore ways that we can become a low carbon print, sustainable school. And I'm confident that this is a challenge we will embrace. In reaction to the current debates on this topic, Maddie, Howard, Ellie and Zoe are going to perform a piece entitled There's No Planet B.
Dear future generations, I think I speak for the rest of us when I say, sorry. Sorry we left you with the mess of our planet. Sorry that we were too caught up in our own doings to do something. Sorry we listened to people who make excuses to do nothing. I hope you forgive us. We just didn't realise how special the earth was, like a marriage gone wrong. We didn't realise what we had until it was gone. I'm sorry we put profit above people, greed above need, rule of gold above the golden rule. I'm sorry we use nature as a credit card with no spending limit, overcrafting animals to extinction, stealing your chance to ever see their uniqueness. Sorry we poison the ocean so much that you can't even swim in them, but most of all, I'm sorry about our mindset. Because we had the nerve to call all this destruction progress.
One message rings true to ears. There's no planet B, which is what we as young people need our government to see. We've lost sight of trying to protect what we've been given, and instead,
the world sees its own inhabitants as the villains. If you had given birth and cared and nurtured for a life as if it were your own, would you understand if years later it turned on you and poisoned its own home? As you gave it air and food and all the resources to make life for itself.
And all you ask in return is that it continue to care for your health, even when you are old and grey and your ice is melting and your trees are dying. Would you not expect that speck of life that you looked after when it was crying
to protect you in the same way you protected it,
as if it were your own? Because now the life we gave our children is soon going to be outgrown. We have lost sight of what we should truly be taking time to care for. And instead, we're making Facebook posts about all the moments in this planet we were there for. So just do it.
do something.
Just don't do nothing.
But instead do everything you can.
Because the world deserves looking after.
So it's time for us to make a stand.